So if you don't use, I'm sure you're at least aware that there is a language app out there called Duolingo. So Duo got themselves in a little bit of hot water because on Facebook, they released an ad that said, hey, you can use Duolingo to learn things like how to say build bridges, not walls in Spanish. Now, regardless of your particular views on that political bent, the responses that people gave in the comments of that ad are well worth discussing today. Well, ahoy, brothers and sisters, and dobre rano, or dobry den, or dobry večer, depending on what time of day you're watching this. Welcome to Mission Zero. If this is your first time here, my name is Shawn, and this is The Word with Friends, the show where we take a deep dive into language and communications in order to bring us all closer together. I apologize if there's a little bit of road noise. There's literally a highway right there, but I'm trying to find places that there's not a lot of wind to record today. We talked in Battle Cry on Monday about kind of the 3 chains we need to release ourselves from. And I think I would like to follow that up today by taking a dive into the word desire. Now, we've actually talked about the word desire before. Back, I think it was in episode 5 of The Word with Friends this season, we talked about kind of the positive aspect of desire. Today, I think maybe let's take a look at the more fleshy side. The way I think we should talk about this today is by kind of walking through a practical example of what I'm talking about. And we're going to take that out of Proverb 21:10. The soul of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no favor in his sight. But what exactly does that mean, and what exactly are we talking about? The word wicked on the soul of the wicked is the Hebrew word rasha. And rasha comes from an older word, rasha, and rasha means to stir up, like to stir up trouble. It means to be wrong. And rasha is someone who is wrong, someone who likes to stir up trouble. It says the soul of the wicked desires. The desires word is the Hebrew word avah, and avah means to crave. This is to deeply, this is the thing you can't get rid of, the thing you can't kick. You need this thing. You want it so bad you can taste it. Those who stir up trouble crave evil. The word evil in that sentence is the Hebrew word ra, and ra means worthless or shattered. That's what it literally means, is to shatter something so that it no longer has value. The soul of the wicked desires evil means the deepest desire, the burning longing inside of people who like to stir up trouble is to make things worthless, is to tear down. This says that my way of burning brighter is to blow your flame out. And don't we all know people like that? Don't we all have moments somewhere in our life that we have been that person? The second half of that proverb, right? His neighbor finds no favor in his eyes. We know what that means. The word neighbor there, we talked about this a few weeks ago, is the word re'ah. And re'ah is someone you would talk to, someone you would choose to talk to. And so this person who wants to stir up trouble, the people that he wants to talk to have no grace, have no mercy in his judgment, because all he or she wants to do is tear down. And the practicality here, the reason that I'm bringing this up is not that all of us are sitting out there with our little rage-filled abuses of other people, except that we are. See, every single time that we take to Facebook or whatever social media and we share that meme about the other guy, about the other political party, about the other race, about the other ideology, about the other sexuality. That's, oh, ha ha, so funny and sarcastic. Every time you do that, you're supporting an anger. You're supporting a blame. You are propping up your own insecurities by lashing out at someone else, an attempt to make them worthless. We have to do better. We cannot keep building these walls between each other, the literal wall or the figurative walls. There is no them. There is only us. There has only ever been us. This saying, this cliche, has been around for thousands of years. Build bridges, not walls. It exists for a real, particular reason. That reason is that the divisiveness between us just amplifies the divisiveness between us. Like anger, division propagates itself. I've talked about this many, many times, but when we allow ourselves mentally to break an us off into a them, we create a war. And all that ever leads to is segregation and brutality and cold, callous hearts towards each other. And we can't have that. There is no future for society that doesn't have love behind every interaction. We can never reach that, right? That's an ideal that's unattainable, but it always, always has to be the goal. Because if it's not, we lead ourselves into these profoundly stupid and brutal things. And it just doesn't serve us. And so I hope that this message has some meaning for you. This is a thing that I've been learning over the last couple weeks all over again. I thought I had conquered this anger thing, but it's a daily struggle for me. And I want that to have meaning for you. I want it to spark you to do better, to be better at building bridges between yourself and others and between others. And may God pour out the blessings of peacemaking and serenity and acceptance in all of us that we can build those bridges. And I love you. I so love you. And peace out.